Ronda Rousey versus Gina Carano is a glorified women's bikini mud wrestling match. And people are going to say, Joey, you sound like a womanizer, this and that. They are only in the position to headline a Netflix MMA card because a lot of MMA fans think that they are hot and that they are attractive, and Gina Carano has tits. Okay? That is the reality here. They became famous because they had some skills, mainly in underdeveloped women's divisions, but also they were pushed by their promotions, their respective promotions, because they were deemed attractive. And then they also had some skills that also back that up. That is the reality of the situation. Now, what you have here, and that really actually pisses me off, it makes me, I may make a video about it tomorrow. You see a lot of MMA media and a lot of MMA fans shitting on it. And it is a joke. It's a sham of a fight. I don't give a fuck about it at all. I couldn't give one fucking breadcrumb, one fucking sand grain of a care about that fucking fight. But the reality is, if Dana White and the UFC were putting this fight on, they would be glazing Dana to knowing, oh my God, what a massive fight. Now watch, you will see media in Dana White press conferences buttering up questions for Dana, framing it in a negative light just because they know deep down Dana White is pissed that he's not getting a piece of the pie here. And the reason that this sham dog shit of a fight isn't happening under the UFC banner is because Dana and the UFC would not have wanted to pay them what they are worth. And I'm not saying what they are worth based on their skill or based on their performances. It's, at the end of the day, what are they worth is a percentage of what they would generate, and what they're going to generate is actually going to be huge. This is going to be one of the biggest fights of 2026, even though it's a dog shit fight. And if they generate, I'm just making up a number here, if they generate 100 million, Dana would only want to give them a couple million, where probably MVP is willing to give them tens of millions, or 5 million, or 10 million. So Dana and the UFC would have been unwilling to pay them, but had Dana and the UFC been able to get this fight under their banner, they would have served it up as a shit sandwich co-main event of the UFC White House card, and the MMA media would have sucked Dana's dick raw over it. They'd have been like, oh my God, Dana, this is so great, this is historic. But instead now, the majority of them are framing it as a negative because it does not benefit Dana White and the UFC. They're doing the bidding of the UFC. I promise you guys this. I promise you. And if you pay attention enough, you would realize it. Jake Paul undercut Dana White because Dana White didn't want to pay them fairly. And now Dana's not getting the biggest fight of 2026, even though it's a dog shit fight. And now the media is going to constantly frame it as Dana didn't want it. Dana doesn't care about it. It's a shit fight. When Dana puts on shit fight after shit fight after shit fight, shit fights on main cards all the time, fucking Taffa brothers. And you're telling me he didn't want Rousey and Gina Carano? He wanted that badly, but he wasn't willing to pay them.